Evo taught me one thing that fighting games are just fun. I love fighting games. I've been playing them like forever. And one thing I noticed that the Street Fighter 3 portion of Evo was very entertaining. And it seemed like everybody continue to love this game. It's a game that's always beloved, and it always brings a great atmosphere and great entertainment to any tournament. And I was just sitting back thinking like, well, should they re-release this game again for tournaments? Now, I know the game has been released on, the Street Fighter 3, the Street Fighter 30th anniversary. And but a lot of people, they look at that version as like, or whatever, even to the point where they had specialized setups for Street Fighter 3 Third Strike at Evo. So I want to talk about that and give you my thoughts and opinions on the game and my experience with it, and should I think they should re-release it. So if this is your first time here, welcome. If you found this video through your recommendations, if it was sent to you by someone, please take the time to consider subscribing to the channel, hang out, give me some feedback on the comments or the commentary that I have, and hopefully you will enjoy. I really, really appreciate it. We just got over 700 subs, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And the only way that happens is for you guys to continue to spread the word of mouth. I'm going to do my best to give out the best content possible. So let's talk about Third Strike. This is a game that I remember having all the way back on the Dreamcast. Matter of fact, I still have the game. As a matter of fact, that game that I have is not necessarily put together all the way, and I need to get the case for it. Well, I have the case. Here it is right here. I have the case for it, but I don't have the manual, which is kind of sucks. But I had it all the way since, the Dreamcast, and it's one of the games that I love to play, but I never was not that good at it. But one thing I noticed, that people are extremely good at this game, and every time they have a tournament or I watch some videos of Third Strike, and people have like these amazing combos, and it brings out the best in people when it comes to the actual the gameplay in tournaments, and how people are very competitive in it. The Daigo parry, all those things, things that I'll go back and watch in times when I do play, even if it's on the Dreamcast, even when I played it on the original Xbox or the PS2, or even the great online edition that's on the PS3 and Xbox 360. I recently bought that for the Xbox 360 before the store closed, and I've always had it for the PS3. And I go back and play it from time to time, or I've been playing like the original Xbox one not too long ago. And the game is just so good. It's so good. And a lot of people, like at Evo, they were playing the game because of, how popular it is. And I know the game has been released on, modern consoles like the PS4 through the 30th anniversary collection. But Evo used a different type of setup for people at Evo. And with that being said, and also how well the online edition was on the Xbox 360 and PS3, should they re-release this game for tournaments? I think they need a tournament edition for this game, and I think you will see a lot of people continue to play this game online at a very high level. Now, will Capcom do it? I'm not really sure, because Capcom is already in a position. They're about to drop the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. I'm almost certain they're about to do the Capcom versus SNK collection. I think that's coming as well, and they're still working on Street Fighter 6. So I don't know where would it fit in all of that, but I think it will do wonders if they just do a standalone Street Fighter 3, similar to the online edition that they did on the PS3 360, and make one for the PS5, Xbox. Wow, I just thought about it. That might not even come out on Xbox if they do it. But that's a whole nother story for another day. I'm not going to go there. But with that being said, I think they need to make a re-release for tournaments. I mean, they need to make a proprietary version of this game for people to continue to play this game throughout, the Evos or the other tournaments that they may have down the road. And I just think it'd be a fantastic idea, because, this is one of the games that people love to play. And it's one of those games that just don't die. And I know, like I said, They did the 30th anniversary, and that probably, with all the other things going on as well, they probably won't do it. But there's still, people are still clamoring for a version of this game to be on modern consoles. People still want it. They pretty much, I ain't gonna say they'll do anything to get it, but they people really want it. And I think this was asked at Evo to one of the developers of the Marvel's Capcom collection. Do they want to do more games? But I personally feel like this game has so much hype and attention at all times, and people love this game so much. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. I just feel like this is a game that should be re-released. I always thought that the Third Strike online edition should have been brought over to the modern consoles. I think you can play it through PlayStation Now on the PS5, but I mean, who want to play a fighting game on a streaming platform? I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. But this is a game that should have been ported over. I mean, it should have. Like I said, I don't know what Xbox is doing nowadays. I don't know if that would be a thing that they would do. I think Nintendo Switch would really benefit from it. And you know what? I didn't even talk about this. I think Nintendo Switch will benefit from this greatly, because this is another one of the games that people would like to play. And to be honest, not talking about the Joy-Cons or whatever, but people would play, even with the Joy-Cons, this may be one of the games that people will play on the go. You know, they will probably play with Joy-Cons compared to Marvel's Capcom 2 or any of those games on the collection, because those, it's a different format of a game when it comes to Third Strike compared to the Versus series. Maybe I'm wrong, but I can see people doing that more likely than the Marvel collection. But I just think that this game will go gangbusters on the Switch or the PS5. Yeah, I think it'll do good on Xbox, but you just don't know what Xbox will do nowadays. A PC, you know, it'll just go, it'll be fine. But I just feel at the end of the day, this is something that it should be put together. It just should be. I know people are clamoring for it. I know people would receive it. I know people would love it if they would put it together, and it would. I think it would do great. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Street Fighter 3, you know, should be re-released for tournaments on modern consoles? Do you think they're still good with the 30th anniversary collection? I just think they should work on the game once again based on the online edition, put things together where it could be close to tournament perfect as possible, and put it out there for the world to play. I think it will be absolutely awesome for everybody that loves this game. And I think it deserves the praise, because it almost stole the show at Evo, to be honest with you. I mean, I was on that heavy. That's one of the parts of Evo I was watching, Third Strike, because it was just really cool. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you guys for making it this far. I really appreciate it. I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.